What it do? What it do, ho?
Chilling.
You got my money?
I got your money. I
Working
got your
those
money.
corners,
You gotta come
bitch
get it.
ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What do we got
Dude,
today,
you excited?
Joe? I am excited. Let's
got
tell our
another show. We
listeners
got a
what
good
we
show.
have on today's show.
All right. Well, today we're going to get into the spicy topic of toxic American women.
Answer, yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's correct.
And then we're going to jump into a debate about vasectomy versus her getting her tubes tied.
How dare you?
And then we're going to jump into Bezos and his fucked yacht.
That's amazing.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's got all these brains, but, when it comes together.
Bezos is Bezos, man. I love it.
know,
People help him build this yacht, but they don't want him to enjoy this yacht. But anyways, let's get into the update.
So, I'm still on pregnancy vacation, but time is seriously running out, my dude. Really? I got some stuff to do. Yeah, this is why I love my wife, man. She gave me she didn't title it this, but she gave me a pregnancy vacation. And if that's not the most considerate thing a woman can do for a man, that's better than Father's Day. Huh?
What a sweetheart.
Yeah. So pregnancy vacation, for those who don't know, if you deal with making sure that your wife is absolutely the happiest she's ever been, and you just eat shit for 9 months, and then you get a 2-week vacation. As soon as the baby's born, you give her 2 kisses on the cheek, your wife, mwah, I love you, all right, and you pack up, take all your shit, and you leave for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Only Jack could do that.
I missed the comedy show. Look, hey, I ate a lot of shit though. All right,
you did.
I missed the comedy show,
the Be a Man show.
Yeah, exactly. The Be a Man show. I fucking missed it.
Why do you keep saying comedy show?
Because it was a comedy show, no?
It's comedy, but it's called the Be a Man experience.
Well, either way,
anyway.
I missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
And this was the perfect way for me to get projects and shit done around the house. Because believe it or not, ladies, men do like to do the work. Just don't like it when you guys are around when we're doing it.
Yeah. Why? Why are you doing? What do you mean? Why am I not doing that? Do you have to hammer so hard? Yes, I have to hammer hard.
This is going to be a very fun show. Ladies, just know that we're not ragging on all of you. Just the annoying ones. If you find yourself that this is you and these are things that you say, all right, we're talking about you. But I mean, if it's not,
exactly.
Just enjoy it,
because men will be doing things and like they'll be like, oh, why is that like that, or why is the wood cut? Like, what are you talking about, woman?
Yeah,
like it's just what? Yeah, stop.
Very. Well, you know what it is? They didn't have the
and
same upbringing,
these are women, and these are women that like don't even have a father in their life. Like if they could at least see it and be like, I've seen this done before. You're doing it wrong. Yeah. You never seen this done.
They never had to hold a flashlight.
Yes, some women do though. I love those type of women. I love hands-on women. But anyways, what else you got?
Good luck finding one. All right, so
no, because it's a man. That's why
I had to take in my brother, who has made some poor decisions in life, right? And every family has this guy. He's the window into the criminal world. He's the
usually it's the cousin. This one's your brother. So.
This one's it's
a little
it's
closer.
Yeah, which is nice because now we spend time together, and I'm learning all this crazy shit. And I stuff that I didn't know about. Like we're over here like suckers trying to make it a living off of podcasts. We pay our taxes. We do all of this stuff. You work a full-time job. Even with your retirement and all that stuff, what are you looking at, really? I mean, you bust your ass all your life, and he's telling me all this crazy shit that's going on the other side with people making fucking millions of dollars and stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I get the allure. It's not, I don't think any of it is right, but I get why when people are like, work on my life. When they're really balancing that out when they're young, and they're dumb and they can't figure out that life in jail sucks. But
Yeah, I mean, listen, high risk, high reward, but
Super high risk. That's a good way to put it. High
yeah,
risk,
but
high
then
reward.
again, you got to look over your shoulder, and you do get caught eventually. You do like look at
100%.
Pablo Escobar. You're gonna get caught, and you're never
100%.
gonna be a Pablo Escobar. You have a less than 1% chance. So
Absolutely.
you can enjoy your quick, fast money, but people that work, they have the security, and they get to retire, and they get to enjoy life, and never have to look over their back. Who's gonna shoot them? Who's gonna this? Who's gonna that? So
Right. Yeah, you can only because it's a lot like the lottery.
Like a draft.
Right?
It's like I think the NFL, for instance, is the hardest sport to get into. I think you have a less than 1% chance ever playing football, making it to high school, to college, to making it to the NFL. You have a less than 1% chance. I remember hearing that.
Yeah,
and for that type of world, that's even worse.
Yeah.
You're gonna make your quick money, but it's not gonna.
But the problem, I think, for me anyway, the biggest issue for me is trying to convince someone who's gotten in trouble. I mean, he did. He got in trouble for it. And not this time. This was a long time ago. But he tasted what that fast money was. And for him to go, fuck, now I got to get up at, the stupidest hours and go drive a truck to go deliver food.
Yeah, I got to do what 95% of other people do.
Right. And yeah, I guess I see your point, man. But
it's life.
Life
sucks.
Is life.
It's not.
It is life.
Life could suck. Life could be great, but everyone works.
Yeah, and the reason it's not because he chose not to go down the criminal path, in this game called life.
The game didn't choose him. He chose the game.
No,
I hate when people say that.
But your options aren't either, break the law or have a sucky life. Those aren't the options. Like, there's so much that you could do, to make money. Why choose the shittiest jobs to just go, oh, I wish I was a drug dealer? Like, that's not.
Yeah. Fuck, I really wanted to be a wrestler. I'm not going to try to be a wrestler. But I'm going to be a drug dealer. And it's.
I just wanted to be a porn star.
I'm not gonna sit here and be so cliche, but if you really want to do something and you focus, put your mind to it, and don't have distractions, you could at least get to a comfortable level.
Oh yeah,
into that. You might not be the Leonardo DiCaprio, but if you want to act, you can find acting gigs. You just gotta work another job if you're not getting paid millions. And as long as just people don't want to put in the time and work.
Yeah, like
this podcast will probably be obsolete in 2 more years because I don't want to put any more time and work into this shit no more.
Because the bank's running dry.
Yeah.
Power bills keep going up. You get more and more expensive. You guys can't keep getting this shit for free.
Exactly.
And next, I've decided it is that time to get my tubes tied.
Your tubes tied.
This is
gonna be a topic later.
Yeah, we're gonna roll into it. And I don't know, man. I spoke to one of my friends who got it done, and I know what his side effects were and how much it sucked and for how long. And it makes sense for me to get it as far as I know. Yeah. But man, the fact that it's gonna my first nut's gonna be bloody. Put it that way. That's one thing they know. They don't tell you that.
Oh, really?
They don't tell you that.
So let's save that for later, man.
Oh, there's a couple of things that come along with it, but yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, I want to hear that for later.
So what about you? What's going on in your world, Vic?
So I think I'm 24 again. I still play softball.
Got news for you. You are way past 24.
So I think I'm like 10 years younger than I am already. And you know me. I'm very competitive. I don't just come to the field. Like I get to the field an hour and a half early. I sit down, I put my shoes, I do my back stretching alone is 10, 15 minutes. I do my Achilles, my calf, that could be 10, 15 minutes, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I get into it. I normally am an infielder. I play first and third. But our pitcher was kind of sucky during the playoffs, so we had to rotate him with another guy. He did great the whole year. He actually pitched a one-hitter in softball, which is like That's horrible. Like, I don't know if the team was that bad or he was just that good.
A one-hitter.
A one-hitter in
softball.
In softball. That's
And these are like dudes pitching the ball, like
well, you can wing
ball,
it. No,
right?
yeah. This was fast.
Oh,
Queens balls
okay.
is fast, man. Yeah, we pitch fast.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he ended up having just like a terrible little game. I mean, he pitched a couple good innings, but I had to make the call. I brought in the right fielder. And, this kid's a big dude. So I'm like, fuck, he can't go in right field. I'm going to put his ass to first base. I'll go to right field because I know my range,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I ended up fucking diving for this ball. Completely missed. Dived.
Uh-huh.
It hit my glove, but, it was, timing was wrong. I ended up fucking sliding on my elbow, gashed in my knee.
Your fat ass.
Yeah, I threw my fat ass. I literally dove from my position to where the ball was probably like 7 feet in between us.
Oh, man.
Oh, I could do it. I mean, I almost caught it. I was right there. It hit my glove. It hit my glove. It was the bounce. But like I was saying,
yeah,
I slid. My elbow gets all rashed. My knee gets a cut gash immediately, start bleeding down my leg. And my ass has this fucking welt that has been killing me for the last 4 days. Like I can't even sit down right now.
Yeah.
When I go in the shower, it burns. And when I go to lay down, I'm just like in pain.
Yeah.
Until I pass out. Then I'm fine.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore, man. That's
yeah,
what
I know, but I'm like, it's
you're
competitive.
retarded.
And what sucked is I'm fucking, I'm taking a shower and I don't have like the proper bandage. I got them, a couple days after, but I take the shower, I'm cleaning it, I put my boxers on. When I woke up that morning, my boxers and the blood had kind of stuck. So I'm like trying to pull it. I'm like, it's like a Band-Aid.
No.
Like, fuck. And then I guess I reopened the wound.
That is,
Yeah.
No.
I know this update's a little whatever, but
No. I'm curious about, because I'm about to tease you a little bit here. I have a.
Do you want me to show you my
cigar.
welt?
No. Although, if you want to show the viewers.
No.
Oh,
I don't want to show the viewers.
You want to give them an update on your smoking situation?
They think I'm gonna I got that welt from some BDSM shit, and be like, "That's not a softball welt. I've seen that welt before."
Yeah, that's a paddle. That's a paddle.
Fucking
freak. Yeah, there's the imprint of the fucking manufacturer.
The men's lacrosse team.
Yeah. Adam and Eve.
Not Adam and Steve.
No. I'm talking about the sex shop you're fucking.
Yeah. Oh.
So, no, you can't do that anymore, man. You're 32?
No.
33?
Yeah.
All right, so you're exactly my age right now, but I turned 34.
Yeah, we're 1 year apart, Dick. We know each other since we're 10.
Yeah, I know, but whatever.
Give me the month of my birthday.
I'm not worried about scraping myself if I go down. I don't care about scrapes. I don't even necessarily care about any kind of surface damage. But if I were to throw my ass on the floor like I used to, or take off running, without stretching or turning myself, a little bit better to
loosen up.
Loosen up. Thank you. There's no way I'm surviving that. I'll be sore for a week. I won't. As a kid, you get up, you run, you come back, you do the same thing tomorrow. You heal like you're fucking Wolverine. But yeah, dude, we're 34. You can't be fucking around like that.
No, I know. Trust me, I know. But
So how many days are you no smoking?
I am on day 13, I believe, today.
Day 13. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're.
Yeah, I'm losing it. It's hard. It's hard, man. I guess cold turkey. I don't know. I'm gonna fail. I just don't know how long it's gonna take me to fail.
Yeah, try these.
And I'm not a drinker. I don't really like drinking. I'll have a glass of wine here, or just social one beer. But I hope that doesn't. It's mainly the coffee. I've been trying to stay away. If I don't have coffee, then I'm pretty much good. But I wanted to ask you something too, because I know how long you been back in the East Coast now. We're talking
2 months,
9 months. What?
Oh, in the East Coast?
Yeah, how long you been in Pennsylvania?
2 months, bro. 2-3 months.
2
maybe.
months? Are you out of your mind?
3
You
months.
got here on the off season. What are you talking about? This guy, you're shot, dude.
I've been here since maybe February.
Yeah, we're almost out of July.
No, March. What am I talking about? I got here in March, the end of
March.
So June,
All right, so 4 months.
July, April, May, June, July. Okay, 4 months. Yeah, Jesus, a whole lot of math for just 4 months. Yeah, sorry, 4 months.
Yeah. So no, I just wanted to remind the listeners because if you're just tuning in for the first time or just listening to season 3, Jack, we're all born and raised in Queens, New York, but military brought us to different parts of the U.S.
Right.
Jack was in Cali for 7, maybe 8 years, and then I was always like, gone. Come back.
Mm-hmm.
But now that's what I'm trying to ask you. Are you glad you made the move back? You got family and friends here, or you rather have been there and died alone in California?
California? No, I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back, but in the sense that I'm not exactly in New York City. I'm glad that I'm in the area, but I don't think that I would be
like pleased. Thanksgiving's not going to be alone. Christmas won't be alone. No more. I mean, not alone. You had your family, but we have family. You had your wife and kids. You didn't have your parents, her brothers, your brothers.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. When it doesn't matter how far you are, organizing to get people together is just as difficult because everybody's got lives, man. Everybody's got weekends. It's not the same. But
everyone broke too, motherfucker.
And everyone's broke. There is that too. But man, I'm loving Pennsylvania. I gotta tell you, I would never move back to New York City.
It's a good fit. Oh no,
but Pennsylvania, I love it.
Hey, PSA, if you're listening to this and you're not from New York, I get it. We live here, so we know the ins and outs. But I'm telling you, you're not missing anything. Play GTA 5.
Yeah.
And just say you went to New York.
But when you're playing, you're not allowed to drive in any of the nice cars.
Say what?
When you're playing GTA 5, you're not allowed to jump into any nice cars.
Yes, you can't jump into any nice cars. And just know that it's pretty much you could do whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Yeah, just don't get like a 5-star because then the cops really care. But if you keep it below 3, you're
fine. Yeah, the DA will let you out immediately. And then before we get into toxic women, I wanted to bring up one last thing. I love it. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Jack has patterns, and before the meetings, like I'll be like, "Hey, Jack, let's get on around 10:30." At 10:29, his father or mother would call, so he gets a call before our meetings. He gets a call in the middle of our meetings.
Yep.
And then he gets a call. I actually got a call today for the first time before the show. So, like, how men get it and women sometimes don't. Like your dad called. And you were like, "Hey, Pa, I'm about to do the show." He said, "Okay, we'll talk later." Boom.
Yeah.
But I feel like women, even when I talk to my mother versus your mother, if I tell them I'm doing the show, they're like, "Oh," and you feel like they're gonna hang up. They go, "Yeah, but hold on, I gotta tell you something."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh."
But let me ask you something really quick.
Yeah. That really quick is never really quick. Because how you doing to a woman is already a 20-minute conversation.
But that man-to-man respect of like, "Oh, you're busy.
Yes, like
you do you. I'll be right back."
We pay it forward. That's because I would do the same for you. You do the same for me. Capiche?
Yeah. And I think women do that shit to each other, and that's why they do that. But hold on, just 1 second. Just let me just talk to you.
Like, imagine your husband is a general surgeon. Just got called to the table. Fucking guy got 10 rounds in him, and he's plucking away. And the wife calls, and he goes, he's with his gloves, his hands up.
Yeah, he's got it on speaker.
And the guy, and like, okay, let's say she's pregnant, and he's expectant, but she's still 2 weeks out. And the little nurse or his fucking, "Sir, your wife's calling. All right, what do we got? Hey, babe, what do we got? I'm in the middle of a surgery. I just wanted to know if we were going shopping today or tomorrow. Okay, can we talk about this later?" Later? You want to talk about this late? Because when you get home, I'm up, right?
I just like to plan these things. I just
want to plan it. All right. We bought a $7 thing at fucking CVS with the board, and I want to put that shit to use. And the guy is fucking dying on the table.
Just 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Babe,
All
can I
right.
call you yeah. All right. Anyways, let's go. Toxic American Woman on Thin Ice by Jack.
All right. Do you find yourself constantly arguing with your girl about the same things? Are you always being put down for relaxing on your days off? Did dinner get replaced with 45 minutes of yelling at you about your hunting trip? Do you take on more at work so that you can avoid coming home with a headache? Well, now there's a solution called Drop Her, She's Not Worth It. Simply buy a plane ticket and go get a replacement. Unfollow book of tips on how to be happy is sold in stores near you.
What's that number, man? This is your number. It's not a number. It's a podcast. Remember you brought it up? Bromeopathic medicine?
Bromeopathy.
This is your bromeopathic medicine. Right
I picked the words that we know we were going to be using. I'm telling you, we need to. It's going to be one of those where you need to catch up. You need to find the Urban Dictionary to know what the hell we're talking about. We're going to be so modern with what we're saying.
Well, I remember the bromeopathic medicine.
Yeah. So this entire thing was thought, by the way, again, we're not ragging on all women, just the toxic American ones, specifically toxic American ones.
Yeah, American
my brother
keyword.
and my boy, huh?
American keyword.
Yeah. My brother they're both really my brothers. But I have a friend and my brother who are both going through some women problems, not the criminal, the other one.
Mm-hmm.
They're different problems. One's having, not to get specific, they're different problems.
Whatever,
but their solutions, believe it or not, are exactly the same. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this is for my brother. I'm looking into matchmaking services for him. He's been on the show. He's an older, he's a little younger than me, but he's very big, and he's just kind of looking for that McDonald's version of a wife, like the already made, comes in plastic. You take the plastic off. She just does her thing. She has babies. She says, "Thank you, husband," and that's it, right?
Yeah, good luck. It's not 1940.
And she needs to be a 10.
No, I don't think your brother's like that. I love your brother, Marco. He's got to get on the. I mean, the guy's got a great personality. He could fucking cook for days. He's everything a woman wants, but yeah, I mean, listen, we're all bigger guys, and you gotta work on yourself. You gotta work on yourself before you can work on others. You gotta be happy yourself.
Yeah, this thing's getting kind of short. So I was telling him, like, maybe we could do like some mail order bride thing, and he said, "Hey, that's illegal." And I said, "Man,
really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You can't just adopt
a wife,
Ukrainian girl right now."
Well, I mean, the whole like pay for wife services is illegal, I think. But what they did is they put a loophole in it instead of mail order bride, they call it matchmaking services. I looked into that shit, and it's way too fucking expensive, way too official. It's like, I don't know why it's so fucking stupid. So we just decided, me and the criminal brother, that we're gonna go
take one.
Me and the criminal one are gonna go to another country a couple of days before he joins us there. And we'll find someone in one of these countries that's willing to go home to America with, I
got it.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let me get my brain on. Let's get your brother on a TV show. He can definitely be on 90 Day Fiance. There's someone willing to
did you see the last guy that was on there? Yeah, he could be on there.
Fucking No Neck Ed.
No Neck. Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Shout out to
it is ma'am.
Older episode.
Yeah. That was season 1 days, man.
Season 1 days.
If fucking Ed can be on that show, anyone could be on that show.
Yeah.
Jack, you gotta stop. That's annoying.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. I didn't even know you could pick that up. So
I pick everything up. Yeah, why don't we just try to get him on a show?
Do you want to guess which countries?
I'm going to tell you what I think his strong country points are. And we are totally getting off topic, but I love it. I think if he's gonna find someone like legit, you know, for the papers, but legit,
Yeah.
it's got to be in the
Legit
Asian
love.
region.
Not just.
Yeah, it's got to be like we're talking either the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
China.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a Ukrainian is gonna leave that war zone to come here for him.
See, I think there would be.
No, I don't think so.
You think they would just take a missile?
They're really
instead?
beautiful women. Yeah. I think she's gonna go. You know, I'm better here. I'll keep ducking every 5 minutes.
I'd rather get raped by invading Russians.
Yes. I don't mind being in the next jihad video, but
How dare you?
I'd rather take a Putin missile to the forehead. Oh God, that's fucking hilarious. No, I think we should be able to find someone there. And you know what? I mean, I'll tell you. You want to go through? You want to think?
I go.
About what the
You want to
countries-
know why I go a little Asian? Especially like the Japanese, because the men are like, if they're big, they're big. You know, like that's like sometimes a compliment and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you like their food. I think in India it's like that too, because they only got like one fat guy,
Oh, really?
and his name was Buddha.
Buddha.
The rest of them are not allowed to eat.
Yes.
So, anyway,
Why you fuck me? I fuck you, bloody.
come on. So, I want you to guess the
Oh, what am I guessing?
countries.
Sorry.
The countries. Where do you think some of the? All right. So we did some homework on what the top countries are. Of
Oh, you and your brother.
international. Me and the criminal.
Oh,
we did.
okay. Oh.
We did some homework on the best countries to go to, because we didn't do the typical, oh, let's just go to DR, because everybody in their head thinks,
Nah, there's no
DR.
one fucking your brother in DR.
I know.
No offense.
No offense taken, but
Yeah, you
what do you
gotta
think
be,
the
you gotta
number
be
one
good looking.
country
They're not
was?
animal. Oh shit! I'm gonna go with just like the fucking thing on air, man. You like being confusing and distracting right now. I told you not to really do that on air too. So
I know, but it's a cigar, so
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, but try you being very distracting. I don't know, man. Brazil. What the fuck do I know? I don't know.
Although it is
America.
on the list.
America, Texas.
No, can't be America. These are international women that are willing to go home
international.
with American men.
I don't know. Philippines.
Philippines
Thailand,
is not
something
even
like that.
actually on the top 10, so I'll give it to you. Russia, Ukraine, Denmark, Australia. So already the first four. Russia, Ukraine, Denmark, Australia. I'm down to go to any of those places. Why not? I mean, maybe not Russia. I'm down to go to Ukraine right now.
I'll go to Russia.
You go to Russia right now?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
So
So,
Russell Bear.
and the bottom of the list is Brazil,
Take clear
Lebanon.
shots, Bliat.
I don't know, man. It's cold over there.
Beautiful.
But you would go there over Brazil? I would go to
No,
Brazil
I've been
first.
to Brazil. I've been to Brazil.
Would you go back?
Sure.
Sweet honeys?
I'd go anywhere, really.
I know.
Yeah, I probably
but
wouldn't go to Russia. Lebanon, I don't want to go there either.
I'd go to Lebanon.
Thailand. I would rather go to Thailand than China.
Then there's China and Mexico.
I'd
yeah.
rather go to Australia. No, I really don't even like Australia. I'm fine. I'll just go to San Diego and see the kangaroos there.
I would totally
anyway.
go to either Australia. I would go Australia, China, Mexico.
I wouldn't mind it.
I feel like the women there would be less toxic. Because, again,
Right.
the toxic thing is totally an American thing. You don't think so?
Mm.
I'm pretty sure. Look, in the other countries, I don't think that the women are as likely to get into trying to take up the most of your time with, you know what I mean?
Like, listen, women are women, but it depends where you're coming from too. Like, I think European women are. I mean, listen, you have your American woman.
Yeah.
You have your European women. You have your South American, and
African.
women are going to be women at the end of the day. But some women are more raised in a different way. Like American women. Listen, I'm not trying to put anyone down. If you're like a fourth generation, compared to a first generation American woman, you probably don't have any skills in the kitchen. And that's for men too. Hey,
men too.
And
No,
for the men, you probably have no skills when it comes to fixing anything, and you're always calling the handyman. That's why your wife ends up banging the handyman.
The handyman.
That naturally turns women on. They want men to work with hands.
Yeah, they're not into the man bun.
Yeah, like I had a listen. I'm at this condo, and we rented when we first got, and then like I'm telling the guy, like, your washing machine's broke, and I brought it up on the podcast, and it was going to cost him like $750 because he's like, all right, just get a handyman, and I was like, all right. But then I ended up looking up the part and going on YouTube, and I fixed it for $25. The guy was thanking me left and right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, men need to be handsy, women need to do what women need to do, men need to do what men need to do, right?
Yeah,
and it's okay if you go back and forth once in a while.
Well, like I said,
don't make it a hobby.
My brother's just looking for the woman that is happy to have the kids, raise
He's
the
looking
kids.
for a companion.
He's looking for a companion, and he's looking for somebody that's willing to do that with the
what about
that,
work?
like, he's not, huh?
He doesn't want like someone that works independent.
No, okay.
It's not going to work then. He's not going to.
The problem that I see is that a lot of women can't get past physical appearance at first. Yes. And those that can end up looking exactly like him. So it's like he's trying to fuck his twin. And it's not.
Okay. Well, you can't have everything.
No,
you can't.
No, you can be you can be fat and
yeah, but you have to be a billionaire if you're fat.
Nah,
that's the difference.
That's not
Rick
true.
Ross got money. DJ Khaled got money. But if those motherfuckers were on a corner or fucking putting mail in someone's box or fucking bagging groceries, no one's going to pay them any mind or attention.
No, because then you put all of the value of men on money. And that's where I disagree with you. And that's what I think women see. Only value in the men is the money. In fact,
yeah, that's why I'm telling you what's wrong, why he can't
do this in America. Right. Exactly.
You think DJ Khaled's fat, ugly ass
could have gotten married somewhere else?
Getting laid. Yeah, he probably could have. I'm like, listen.
What I'm saying.
I'm sure he's got game and stuff. But if you think he was a fucking taxi driver, Uber driver in fucking Manhattan, that he would have a time of day with 70% of the women he did in the last
I'm not
15, exactly.
I'm not saying, but he didn't marry all of those women. He just fucked those women. Like, what I'm talking about is for what my brother is specifically looking for, right? Companionship, a wife.
Okay, I know where you're getting at. Yes.
And things like that. You don't need to have the best, amazing job to be able to land an attractive woman that just wants to do those things, which, I just said. I don't think you need all that. I think you need to know how to talk. I think you need to not be a fucking idiot. I think you need to be responsible, respectful, shit like that, right?
Yes, but those are things that he wants. What are the things that the women want, though?
Money. Because that's our worth.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
as far as toxic women are.
But we're talking toxic women. We're not talking your average,
right?
Actual first generation, whatever. But what I'm saying is, there's a road you come down, and yes, I know what men want. Mm-hmm. But women also want things as well. So if you want the stay-home wife and you want her to cook, you want her to clean, then you got to be able to support the family.
Yes.
Could he support a wife and 2 kids right now and an apartment with the car, have her car, but also you can't just say, oh, well, women, they like to do things too. They want to get their nails, their hair done. They want to go out to eat. They want to hang out with their friends. You're going to be supporting her lifestyle too?
Well, you see, that's a lifestyle that not all of them have to, like. He needs,
he's got to go in the disabled, no offense, that type of online. Like, he's got to look for transabled women that are just getting a check every month for disability. And if they want to go paint 4 of their stubs and 2 fingers, then they could do that. Your brother's not. I get what he wants, but it's just not going to work like that.
I think it might, man. And I think we're going to do it too. We're going to take the flight out there. We'll figure it out.
Who's we?
Come?
I'm not French. Yeah, no.
No, you're not coming.
Where?
Well, I don't know. Pick a fucking country that I just said.
All right. You know what? This episode, our What's on Today's show is going to go completely, but I like this. All right, let's say we choose one of these beautiful places to go land on. You want to say Brazil?
Let's go Brazil, just because I'm pretty sure
Let's
that
go
the
Brazil.
tickets
So
to
it's
Brazil
me,
will be the
you,
cheapest. Or Mexico.
It's me, you. Okay, so it's me, you, and your brother, right?
Yeah.
Let's say your father even joined.
No.
We're going there for a week.
Yeah.
Right? How long we're going there? A week?
Yeah, a week.
Where the fuck do you think you're gonna land a plane? You're just gonna walk into a bar and go, "Hey, I'm looking to get this guy fucking married."
With a wanted poster?
Like, what is your whole plan? Like, I'm dead ass serious right now.
All right.
Like, I'm curious.
My plan was to go to one of these places, enjoy the nightlife, get to know a couple circles of friends.
Enjoy the
you don't
nightlife.
meet one girl.
You want to get killed?
You meet one girl and all of her friends. They don't go one at a time.
Yeah, this is not. What do you think? This world is like a petting zoo and an animal shelter. You could just pick a woman and be like, "Hey, listen, you looking to get married?" You would have to ask
It starts with
women.
hello.
Hello.
The next one is, may I buy you a drink? The next one is, what are you doing in
So
a
you
place
want to
like this?
fuck your brother's wife
before
he gets
you
to
gotta
fuck her.
you gotta test drive the fucking thing before
This
you
fucking
end
guy.
up. It's an expensive goddamn purchase. You make sure you fucking
Yeah. Listen,
you fucking kick the tires.
your brother needs to go online and find these people and save the $2,000 to $4,000. And then when you meet someone, like obviously you hear on this fucking goddamn TV show, yeah, we've been talking for 4 years and we never met. Hopefully it's a real person. And like I said, right off the bat, if you guys click, give it a day or two, then you got to tell her, hey, listen, I need a FaceTime. Just make sure you're a real person. Once the first excuse is, all right, listen, you want to build one more trust? Fine. You let me know when you can FaceTime. That's when we'll talk. If you get no reply or it doesn't happen, you move on. It's fake. It's a scam. So he needs to do that before you go spend $2,500 to $4,000 in another country thinking who the fuck are you or I or your dad to walk into a fucking bar
and just strike up,
have a conversation.
That's
and then
a problem?
show a picture 5x8 that has to be 5x8 because you
Not
can't
in
fit
the
it
same.
in a
That's
fucking
why I said
2x2.
we get there a couple of days early. Get to know.
Well, I'm saying if we're there for a week.
locals. Yeah.
So you think there's people that live there that can't even fucking get laid and find the wife.
Well, that's because they're not American.
I get that. Yes, we might have a little advantage if they're a hungry country. Like Thailand would probably be your best.
That's a trip, though.
That's a trip. And I hear once you go to Thailand, you never want to come back.
Yeah.
So Amanda might be a single mother of fucking 3. Right?
Yeah, right. No, I wouldn't. I'm just talking about finding someone. Look, I'm just trying to find the chick that's thinking about jumping on the next caravan over here and just asking her if she would rather take a flight and a marriage rather than whatever 10,000 mile fucking hike up through the border. Like, which do you...
I get it, but then you're setting your brother up for failure, man.
Why?
Because why? Hey, this is what I do best,
All
and
right,
I
please.
explain things. So let's say your brother goes online, finds a bride or whatever, finds a girl he's attracted to in a different country, right? Talks to them, FaceTime, she's real, this and that, comes back.
Okay.
Unless she's somewhat like him, then maybe it's possible. But you, myself, your other brother are going to know off the bat she's doing it for the citizenship or she's doing it for love. Now, this kid's going to fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to get her citizenship. And then she's going to bounce and go fuck a Broadway actor. Or
You think
work,
so?
You know what I mean. What?
You really think that?
You don't watch reality TV?
I just want to. Well, I'm not. I guess not. Not the shows you watch. I mean, if there was a show that was
not that I
literally-
watch. I watch 4 things in my life. That's Family Feud, The Price is Right, football, and we'll just say sports in general.
Okay.
And occasionally Netflix whenever there's a good documentary. I get forced to
So
watch.
where do you get
half
your
these
information?
reality shows? Because I get forced to watch it. And I see 90 Day. And you already know. You see this banging Brazilian girl. And then you see some fucking fat white guy from fucking Ohio. They don't even fuck once. And she's like, oh, yeah, baby, I love you. No, we got to wait till we get married. And it's like, no, this is not good.
This is fake.
Yes. If you're going to get used, make sure you get used and abused.
I don't even care if he
In the
gets
bed.
used as long as he has a kid. Like, I just want him to make babies, bro. I just want this last name to continue and thrive.
And you know what? Your brother's going to make the cutest fucking kids in the world. I know it.
Yeah. So, I mean,
He can't be judgmental though, because you can only go for what you believe your worth is.
yeah.
Some people get lucky. There's some
lucky.
beautiful women that I got lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this girl sees in me.
Yeah, me either.
With two different elements, man. I'm a high six, if that,
Yeah. Yeah,
She's-
in New York 6.
all the way up.
Why you fuck me up?
I love those drops. All right. What else? We got anything else on this toxic woman? Like, I feel like we haven't really give any.
I mean,
Proof
it
of that. I mean,
was
we
really
have-
mostly in the skit, but
I think we did toxic. Not toxic, but like if
the topic
like an
was more
online
about
dating.
going and we're getting them
Yeah,
replaced.
don't get used, and that's both men and women. I mean, women set a standard. If the man does not meet your standard, then move the fuck on.
Yes.
They're so I get it, women, there's more women than men in the world, but there are so much more men in the dating world than women. They might not tell you they're in a relationship, but at least you know what I mean? You have a better shot. Women, they have like set a standard and go for it. And
Right.
same with the men. Don't fucking if you're looking for I'm not saying you can't look for your mother. Some guineas need to get over that. You're not gonna have a girl that's gonna be cooking, cleaning, and slaving herself in the kitchen.
No,
It's not
absolutely
gonna
not.
happen. Those days are over.
But I
I
definitely
prefer a woman to work because that's double the money
yeah.
and less of the headache.
I just wanted to make it very apparent how easy it is for people to be replaced. Like, you could literally just pick a country, and I guarantee you, anybody
They're dying to come here. Yes,
with that would love to be in your fucking shoes, man or women across the. But so don't even just humble yourself.
150%. But you cannot also look like a 2 and expect an 8.
I think you can. I think that's why America is great. I
You
think
can
here in America,
temporarily.
you can do that.
There's some women that they're gonna do it to get what they
And
gotta
Hawaii.
get, but they are gone.
And
They're
Hawaii.
gonna be gone. You're gonna wake up with no one next to you anymore. They're just gonna bounce and leave.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like
You're gonna
it's
go
not-
on that guy's fishing trip, and she's gonna bring in the fucking clan, and she's packing all her shit, and she's leaving you the kid and the dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I have faith for No Neck Ed. I got faith.
So big.
Plus, yeah, he was hung. So, all right. So you want
All
to
right.
spin into this debate?
Yeah,
or-
this is something I didn't even. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. We'll make it quick. I mean, I didn't think about it. I just, for some reason, you brought up that whole situation where you said you're getting your tubes tied, which manly is vasectomy, and
it's the manliest thing
tubes
you can
tied.
do.
Yeah, so like I said, there's no argument here. I just wanted to have a little debate on where we stand on this, because I was talking to several friends, you know, between the military and up until today. Like it's always been a talk once a year. You know what I mean? Like some guys disagree with the vasectomy overall. Most men believe it's good for them, especially all the military guys. I feel like everyone they're like, no, I'm getting it. We're all from the military.
Yeah.
And I feel some men, they get told what to do and they don't want to do it. So tubes tied, let's give it the actual meaning. It's the tubal ligation is more of the complex procedure of the two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Which
gross.
is, but I feel like if a woman is like, if you're pregnant, right? Like, let's say your wife, for instance, obviously you have more than one kid,
Yeah.
and she knows for sure she's not having a kid.
No.
During that C-section, that's the perfect time to get your tubes tied. I know that's what my mother did. She said, I'm not doing it no more.
Yeah.
Now, I get it if you both need to be on the same page with what I'm saying. Like, if you know you're not having kids no more, then yeah. I mean, if it's better and you save more money and it's safer, then get the vasectomy. But if you're like, I don't know, if you divorce me, maybe I want another kid. And I get it. It is reversible.
It is
but
reversible. That
why
is
do
the
you
thing.
got to go through all that trouble?
Why do I have to go through all that trouble? Okay,
Yeah.
well, then I guess what it comes down to is I'm willing. First of all, it's a more dangerous procedure. Even though you're already cutting on the table, the longer your surgery goes, it increases her risks.
Yes.
And that's not cool.
No.
The procedure for men is quick. It's same day. It's reversible. And honestly, I'm more, I don't know. See, chivalry isn't dead. I would rather do it to myself than have her injure herself anymore.
Yes, and I agree, and I think it's more cost efficient too.
Right, and it's more cost
cheaper.
efficient, right?
Yeah,
and
you get
for
the
dirtbags out there that that are worried that they might make babies unintentionally while doing negative thing, while being dirtbags. It can't happen. It just can't happen. You can't make babies anymore. So yeah, it's a week.
Well, then that's where I swing into the other way, because I think if you're someone that doesn't want to have kids, then you go ahead and get a vasectomy. Like if you know for sure you're gonna be this fuck boy, never get married, like even if you have a kid, not be in the person's life, then don't even do that. Just get the vasectomy.
Yeah,
save the woman from the shit she's got to take or shit she might get into.
See, if I were a chick, I'd be like, you want to get a vasectomy? What do you want to get a vasectomy for? Oh, you just, for my sake?
Oh, no. I would get it before I even meet them. I wouldn't even tell them. Yeah, I'm going to visit my mom in Virginia. I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's
save some like deadlifting photos to make it look like it never really happened.
Put some water on your face.
Guys, you got to start taking pre-pictures, man. Got to play this game
Hope
right.
they don't figure out how to get to the metadata on those photos.
Yeah, but I've just brought it up because I sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? Like I hear a dude, he'd be like, yo, his wife, like he'd be like, yo, my baby mom want me to fucking get the vasectomy, but I don't know if I'm gonna stop having kids.
Right.
And like you said, it is reversible, but I'm like, is she done having kids? She goes, yeah, she ain't having kids no more. She don't want kids no more. She's got already 3, 4, whatever it is. Like, why don't I think it was just better that way?
Right.
I'm not getting a vasectomy until I know I'm done. I might even have one now. I have no idea. Maybe fucking the doctor at birth already cut my fucking shit. Maybe the army did it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
there's been a couple procedures I did, and God, I don't even know what the fuck they did.
When they checked your.
No, I went for a checkup and a dental thing, and the next thing you know, I wake up 2 hours later. So
yeah. No,
I'm kidding.
Your jaw hurts, your butt, you can't walk.
Yeah, my ass did hurt.
My ass did hurt.
I remember that.
But yeah, the first the symptoms. What happens to you for a couple of days after the surgery? You got to put like ice on your fucking shit. And it'll be
3
sore.
days of like a little bit of pain,
Yeah.
and then I think what you can't have sex for what? Is it like 6 weeks, 2 months,
really?
something like that?
No.
Is it? It's either 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It might be longer. I want you to look that up.
I'm looking it up now.
So yeah, I mean, they're both 99% effective though. The only thing is
3
with
months.
the vasectomy, 3 months, right? No sex.
It takes 3 months after your vasectomy for your semen to be sperm free. So it's not even.
Oh, what do you mean sperm? I thought you could still ejaculate, but it's not.
How long should you wait before
Shooting
ejaculating
blanks.
after a vasectomy? You still need to ejaculate according to. They'll advise you to ejaculate at least 20 times
A day?
Yeah, or wait
do 20
12
times a
weeks
day.
after a vasectomy.
Oh,
Or wait 12 weeks after having a vasectomy. 12 weeks.
it's 3 months, man.
My pussy matters.
That sucks. 3 weeks? Could you go 3 weeks without spanking?
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I guess you won't want to.
I mean, not by choice, but
Yeah. Oh, you still get randos?
Excuse
I don't
me,
get
it's
randos
ma'am.
anymore.
yeah, you're in the married life. That's why you buy the 12-pack of condoms. 12. That's a lot. No, that's once a month. Oh,
Right.
but you said that because I had to copy and paste this. Your first nut is bloody.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wanted to jerk off again or. I guess just fucking have regular sex and don't even look at it.
But like, yeah, I guess because I mean,
Yeah,
after
just-
you do
just
that the
avoid-
first time, Are you gonna?
Yeah, you know how some people like take a shit and then gotta look at it every time?
Yeah.
I'll do that once a year. I'm like, all right, it's good. I'm scared to like imagine taking a shit and like there's blood and
See, that's why I think it's just best that women handle that whole having kids thing. Like men can't have babies. Why? Because if we had blood coming out of our dicks,
why?
we would scream.
Oh yeah, yes. And we're biological men, which
Right.
biological men cannot have babies.
Right.
Just so we're not confused here.
So,
But that's women's gift. I love it. Women are the only biological women,
yeah,
not assigned women, biological women,
exactly.
are the gift. They can reproduce.
That's it.
And they're trying to take that away from women.
This was a great last episode.
I mean, they have many gifts, but this is, yeah. Yes. All right, you want to get to Jack's news?
Yeah, rolling.
Jack, what do we got?
What's going on? World's really rich man. I don't know. He falls into the top 5 of richest. Can't seem to get his fully built yacht out of the corner of the world in which it was built. I don't know how you spend $500,000. Just a little info.
Half
$500
billion.
million. Sorry, $500 million. This billionaire spent $500 million to build a ship, which is 152.5 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
And the bridge it needs to clear.
I got to see this fucking shit.
152 feet. 152.5 feet tall.
I think you're confused with length versus...
No, ship height. The height of the ship is 152.5 feet tall. And the bridge is 152 feet. So it didn't clear by a half a foot.
What?
It didn't clear by 6 inches.
Choke on that dick? What are you doing?
Did you?
Is this the ship? I can't even tell. All right. It looked beautiful.
It is.
That ship is oh yeah, I can see that being
It's
152. It's definitely not 152 lengthwise though.
No, height.
You don't know the length, right? Oh, height. No, I know that height.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how
you don't
long
know
it
the
is.
length. All right. The length looks about doubled.
Yeah.
It looks about 300, maybe more.
It's the second biggest sail yacht. Like, because this one actually does turn into a sailing ship. It has the sails and everything. It's pretty cool. It's cost $550 million. It was built by the company Oceanco, and that was the company that was commissioned for the yacht. And the only way it could pass is through this bridge in the Netherlands called De Hef. And De Hef means the lift. It's because the bridge would open up and the ships would pass. Well, this bridge doesn't fucking work like that anymore. It needs to be temporarily moved to let Bezos' ship pass. But, you know, people going to people and protesters going to protest. And Bezos is not allowed to enjoy his yacht. Fuck that, dude. That bridge needs to stay where it needs to stay. And people got onto a Facebook group and actually threatened to egg. What do you call it when you egg a ship?
Bomb.
Yeah, when you egg bomb off the bridge.
Throw eggs. That's what you call it.
They would throw eggs at the ship to make sure that he wouldn't get out of the bay because, you know, eggs.
Now, this is what I have.
Eggs are dangerous. You can't, God forbid, there were eggs thrown at the yacht. They could just fucking do it anyway. Clean the eggs.
Yeah. So this is what I have problems with. One, I mean, and I heard that this is so his yacht was never this big to begin with, right?
No, it started.
Yeah, I don't know when they started building it. I think it was like in 2017, whatever. Put it this way, it was before the pandemic, right?
Right.
Pandemic hits, his yacht went from 100 million to 300 million. The pandemic continues, then it went from 300 million, close enough to 600 million. It was 550 something $million. One, you got to think about it as who was the number one like selling point during the pandemic. It was people that can ship.
Yeah.
No contact, no this, no that. So that's how, by the way, he went from $150 million yacht to $550 million during the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's how much money he made off of Amazon. Two, Put the facts together. These idiots that want to throw eggs, I guarantee you, they have an Amazon Prime account.
Oh, yeah.
So you help the motherfucker build the ship. But now you don't want to see this motherfucker take it back out into the water. That's your money on that ship.
Yeah, they don't like it.
You're a unknown registered stockholder for that ship.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have no say. You have no percentage, but you bought him that ship. And now that the poor guy wants to probably not poor. When I meant poor guy, meaning his feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
He cannot dismantle this fucking bridge, the Hef. Pass his ship and then probably put that bridge back together better than what it was 1 month ago.
He's paying so much money for
because
this
you're
thing.
butthurt that this guy cannot enjoy his $550 million yacht. You're butthurt. You're gonna throw eggs, and let me guess, you're probably the fun police, the environmental, save the plastic out of the water, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you, cocksuckers.
I just don't see how or what the real threat is, because again, if you're throwing eggs, like, ooh, if you're throwing rocks,
Yeah, big deal. Yeah, throw
whatever,
eggs.
clean
Go
the
waste
fucking-
food.
Yeah, go waste food.
And then also start, This is why we can't pay 50 cents a month anymore for those commercials. Now it's fucking $15 a month.
Right, exactly.
And you're really going to throw, like, where the fuck do you get money during this inflation time with the Biden administration to throw eggs? Unless you throw in one carton each, that's one thing.
No, they get it.
But if a motherfucker gets there with fucking 16 dozen of eggs.
Bro, Biden gave out stimulus checks, bro. That's all stimulus money.
Biden just gave China $1 million worth of oil and gas and petroleum.
We sold them some petroleum.
Yeah,
for
we
some
sold
money
them.
because,
yeah, I'm sure.
we gotta pay for Ukraine.
Did you know Hunter Biden had a stock in that HRC where they sold it to?
Yeah.
Bessie didn't know that.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you
I did. I follow all this stuff, man. I really want to start conspiracy, follow the news portion. I don't know. Hey, listen, if you're a listener and you're out there and you're still, you still got eyes on us and you still got ears on us, let us know if you'd like us to get into some more in-depth what's going on in politics. If you want it to be a more serious thing, let us know. We might change this up, or we could just do another one. I'm more than willing to get into it, man. But and the other thing about this ship, sorry, I know I'm breaking continuity here.
Go ahead.
But that yacht, right? You look at that yacht. That yacht is amazing. That is, no matter where that yacht is, it is going to be the most beautiful, best life you can live in whatever. So Bezos, all he really needs to do is just stay parked. And he's still like, oh, well, whatever. I can't move anywhere. Oh, no.
I'm looking at the picture. You have a sick yacht when you got 2 helicopter pads. Landing pads. 1.
Yeah.
2.
He could literally just chill there. And, like, what's his major complaint? He can't drive to the Keys. He can't sail to the Keys. Like, who cares? Just build another one at the Keys.
I would just fucking say, fuck it.
Just
take the boat out. Build like a shield, like a zombie thing, and just run through that fucking goddamn bridge as fast as you can, and then be like, oops, here's $550 million to fix it.
The company's willing to pay to move it. It's not like the company's like, we'll just torch it down and build a new one. The company's literally saying, we will fund the whole thing, the dismantle,
he's going to do something
to bring
in
it
retaliation. It's going to work. They're going to get it to work. Because you can't let people stop you from doing what they got to do. Like, as long as you get permission from all that, you're good to go. But, Jack, let's end it on a good note.
All right, let's round it out, baby.
It's on you.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for staying tuned. I appreciate all of you. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay connected with us. Leave your comments. We're on YouTube. I'm sure Vic's going to go into it. But, spread the word. Make sure that...
I'm not going into
You're not going... No? All right. So I'll take...
No, I'm just going to say thanks for listening.
Share, like, subscribe, man. It's how we grow. It's how we give you what you want.
Yep. UnFollowVic, episode 9. 57 days until the 2022 NFL season kicks off. And it's about 42 days before my draft. But we'll see you next show. Thanks for listening. Check us out. And peace.